Hello, class. I want to show you how some very beautiful art has been made thinking about something called negative space. In this picture, we can see some really beautiful space around the sculpture. Sometimes artists making sculptures think about what the negative space will be around their art to make it more beautiful. Point to the negative space in this art. You're right, it's the space around the subject. This is art that is in downtown Southeast Portland. The artist was thinking about negative space instead of positive space when they built this sculpture. Look at how the negative space is actually the shape of a building, and the space that would normally have been negative space is filled with sculpture. Very cool. This is the earliest cave art that we have found in the whole world. It is really beautiful, isn't it? It was made about 400,000 years ago. We think that they were using natural pigments from rocks and minerals and blowing that powder, that color powder, through a straw-like piece of grass or hollow bone, and they sprayed it across their hands like a stencil to make this really nice mural. So many colors just from rocks and minerals and things in nature. This is in Indonesia. This is what we guess someone from that time might have looked like, pretty much like you and me, or our grandpa or our dad. They were living before there was any lights, any electricity, or any paint, so we're really interested in what they were making on the cave walls. I also think that they might have been thinking about negative space because of the shadows that were in their lives. Every night, they would only have had fire to light the cave, and their shadows would have been everywhere. They were used to seeing their own shadows all of the time. And that brings us to our project today. I want us to think about how a flashlight shows through the negative space between our fingers to make a shadow. And an X-ray is similar to light because it's energy that travels through our skin and muscle, but leaves a print of our bone on paper behind it. So the project we're making is inspired by the cavemen and women of 40,000 years ago, and it's inspired by X-rays. Try and point to the negative space in this picture.